That was quite exciting because for me it was thinking about things that how I feel about certain events in life and how I'd like to change them, and how exactly I perceive myself as a person. So for me, it was really quite exciting because it made me realise I can make changes with very little effort, really. I didn't have to go out and make long lists and work really, really hard. Or it happened really fast. I don't know quite how it works, but I like to imagine things that that have happened a long time ago that I know are there, but I can't remember what they are. And I like to imagine what the places are like, and it just seems really easy to go back and find out. And I don't know, it seems to work. It gives me the strength to realise what exactly did happen then, rather than what I perceive has happened. So it makes it more real. And I sort of understand how other people think at the same time, whereas I didn't really understand how other people thought at the time. So it made me realise some of my mistakes in perceiving what people thought. I don't recognise who I am at the moment, but I do feel that there's more of me now, whatever me is. I do feel it doesn't really matter. People are saying that I look better. People are saying that I'm concentrating better, and that I've got a bit of a cheekiness, which I didn't really have because I didn't have the strength to have the cheekiness before, whereas now I'm a bit... Sometimes I surprise myself at how not rude I am, but how a bit sort of outspoken I've become, which is sometimes not a good thing, but it works. I find that I'm motivated for nearly everything now. The scariness that I used to feel, mainly based that if I got myself into a stress, I'd throw up. So a lot of it was based on that. Whereas now, because that has been taken away, the scariness mostly is because I don't know. So to feel motivated and feel that I can give it a go, it's okay. It doesn't matter if it just gets if it's difficult to start off with, because it gets easier. So yes, the motivation has been amazing and quite concrete as well. I'm doing things now that I never ever dreamed of doing. So.
What kind of things?
Sorry?
What kind of things?
The kind of things. Well, I'm going to get married. I'm going to try for a new job. I've got some people living in my house at the moment. I'm going to have someone else living in my house as well at the end of the year. I speak to my parents in a different way. I'm starting to change what I like to wear. I'm sleeping differently, eating differently. The whole of my life has sort of changed, really. Again, that was quite exciting. I know that I've always liked working with children and with animals, mainly animals because they're easier than children, but children are that much more exciting. I had resigned myself to just being able to just get money and just survive, and this gave me the possibility that maybe that's just not it's not just that to it. That I feel that I need to be doing something that I find purposeful, and that was quite good and encouraging to find that there was something there. But yeah, it was about empowering others, and I like to think that I can help others to become what they would like to be, and certainly people who find that they've lost their way, that they're or that they can't because they are autistic and they can't communicate in the same way. So I like to try and see if I can get them to at least express themselves in a way that maybe, or just find life purposeful. So that's again, I think that's a brilliant way of moving forward, especially if you're feeling that you're stuck in a place where you are sort of doing mediocre sort of stuff. You know it's not really what you want to do, but you want to do something else, but you haven't got the courage to do it. So this gives you opportunities to find out exactly what you would really like to do, and achieve it, really, because I feel that I can do this, whereas I certainly didn't before.